What's up, everyone? Alex back with more Devil May Cry 5. And last time, we made quite the bit of progress from fighting Urizen a second time to playing as V, where we caught up with Dante, who had been out cold for the last month in game time. And we finally got to play as Dante. Finally, after half the game going by. And, as you can see, he's in the main menu now. We now have everybody. Except for the ladies, which is unfortunate. And, Dante, he's both very, very familiar, yet at the same time, clearly they've put a lot more into him since 4. Like, some moves that I used to be able to do with him have either been have been considerably altered. Namely, his gunslinger, where he uses, instead of firing, I'm used to guns certain ways. Like, I'm used to him firing both guns in tandem in a singular way. Well, with gunslinger, they changed it where normal style fire, he fires the ebony and rapid, and style, circle, he fires the ebony with a long shot round, and it's not what I'm used to. But I am able to unlock other moves that I used to be able to doing, like the raining hit bullets. Unfortunately, there are still some moves, especially from Devil May Cry 3, that still have not returned, such as the one where he shoots in it. He goes up to an enemy and he shoots them a bunch of times, and then he punts them like a football afterwards. And also the one where you could land onto the splayed out bodies of demons and ride them around like a skateboard while shooting all over the place. Those are two moves that have since not been in the series since Devil May Cry 3, and it honestly kind of disappoints me that for all the moves that they brought back, they did not bring those back. Like, come on. You're not going to bring everything Dante's ever done back? For shame. But on the other side, on the plus side, they have both deepened and altered a few moves. Balrog is supremely fun to use. Probably the most fun martial arts devil army's ever had. It takes everything that I liked with Ifrit, Beowulf, and Gilgamesh and turns them up to 11. The fire of Ifrit, but with the speed of Gilgamesh. I would say it's more like those two more than anything than it is Beowulf, frankly. Oh, and by solving a puzzle, I love how they reserved all the puzzle-based levels for Dante. I mean, the ones with much more thought put into them. That's funny. And yeah, and by doing that, I found Lady's Kalina Ann, which went missing after they all got trounced. And in terms of plot, well, we ended up back in Dante's old house, where we learned that, and also from V spilled the beans to Trish at the same time, where we learned that he is in fact a split-off part of Virgil. Like, I had a feeling in the back of my head that's who he was, but there were a lot of factors involved that kind of contradicted it, like the fact that he's able to summon demons based off of Mundus's minions from back in the day. But he's going by V, and he has white hair when he turns on Devil Trigger, so that kind of threw a bit of a monkey wrench to theory, but nope, he is part of Virgil. Virgil learned that he could use Yamato to split his human half from his demon half, and because he placed far more value on his demon half, the demon half was super powerful and became its own entity, Urizen, while V is trying to stop him and, for all intents and purposes, save himself. And at first I thought he was going to kill Dante in one scene, because he was blaming him for because when you think about it from the past games with Virgil, it makes sense that he would have some dormant hatred for Dante for how he's been, you know, pretty much beaten by him several times now, but you know, it makes sense for him, but at the same time it does kind of pull the trope where nah, he doesn't kill him, he just stabs the ground next to his head. Like saying, yeah, you beaten me, but you're right now I need you alive to help me. So makes sense. And we fought Cavalier with Angelo, which was one of the most fun bosses I've played in a while, especially since Capcom finally gave Dante, and I think Nero, I'm not sure, a proper parry system. They kind of took, I want to say, influence from Metal Gear Rising with its parry system, but it's so much more fluid, frankly, way more fluid. In that you just have to bang swords and overpower your enemy. And Dante used Virgil's logic by stabbing himself with the broken hilt of Rebellion, but instead of splitting him, it fused Sparta together with him and the Rebellion piece and made an all-new sword out of it. With his own name, frankly. Now, originally, last night I did say I was gonna continue the game after I had dinner, but I ended up getting sidetracked. As you can see right here, prologue, game mode, Son of Sparta. Yeah, I went to take a look at the trophy list to see if there was anything coming up. Not spoilers, of course. You know, see if there was anything, because there was one trophy in there that had me kind of curious. It was like, beat Urizen in the prologue for a secret ending. Now, I initially thought it was to unlock a bonus cutscene for the end of the game. But really, it's a what-if scenario where, what if Nero actually managed to break through the barrier? Journey's over. And it had the credits going super fast. And I ended up unlocking Son of Sparta, aka hard mode, early, which I don't know if I was really supposed to do. And so I didn't count that as part 8. Instead, I'm counting it as part 0. It is so far my first and only part 0 video for a game. Who's home? Hello. She went to do lesson. As I was saying. So yeah, that's a part 0 video, which of course I put for the playthrough. It was just a little side thing that ended up taking a lot more time than I thought because it's super hard to do. And I ended up having to upgrade Blue Rose to full power in order to do it, but it took about an hour or two, but I did it. Gold trophy for me. Okay. So, yeah, a little got sidetracked. But with that out of the way, we can continue onward. No, not this. This. Now, from what I have seen... Oh, look at that. It says right there anyway. Yeah, and also... Oh, one other thing. Can I turn off the damn... R3? It says reset camera, even though... It says reset camera, even though in the gameplay it makes it go auto assist. Yeah, this is probably one of the biggest problems I have with the game's controls. Why the fuck is it that auto assist can be turned off or on as it should be in the options, yet in the actual game holding it down by accident makes it come on anyway? That stupid auto assist tab has cost me precious points for A and S ranks for Dante several times now. Hell, probably even even Nero probably, and it's super annoying. I don't know why they put it there, especially when it could have been used for anything else. Along with R3 is for Nero. So yeah, that pissed me off, but I can always go back and fix it on my own time. So let's continue where we left off, shall we? And we have a 3-fer right here, where we can play as both Nero, Dante, or V. And since it's likely going to be like Mission 7 was, where each characters go their own path, I think I'm going to spend this part going through this level 3 times, take a break, and then move on from there. The 3 warriors. V revealed the truth to Trish. He is in fact one part of Dante's brother. Virgil used the power of Yamato in 2, separating his human and demon sides into 2 distinct beings. As V recounted the tale, Dante absorbed rebellion into himself and awakened his true power. He battled Urizen and forced him back. And I couldn't read it completely. Oh, look who showed up.
Well, looks like no one's worse for wear.
Hey, lady got her outfit back.
I'm just gonna double check.
Hey,
Lady.
where'd that garbage god go? What is Urizen after?
It's at the top of the Clifod.
It's the other way around, Dante. This is the lowest level of the Clifod's upper echelon. Human blood is the source of demons' power. The fruit born through the Clifod is even more dense than the blood that created it. Its power is unparalleled. Even the almighty Mundus used it to become king of the underworld. V told me everything.
Yeah, well, that's a lovely story and all, but as long as we know where to find him.
Whoa, you are the infamous Dante. I'm Nicoletta Goldstein. Sound familiar? My grandmother is Nell Goldstein, the gunsmith that made all your fancy weapons that you got strapped back there.
Uber fan.
Yeah, there she is.
You don't much look like her.
Yeah, I got my looks from my daddy. That's about all I got from him. But based on his research, I managed to cobble this.
A hat.
Consider it a gift in honor of us finally meeting. Meeting.
What the hell? I'm fucking speechless.
Dante, I'm gonna go too.
Why don't you sit this one out?
Oh, let you call me dead weight again? No thanks. I've got all the power I need. Right here.
You don't understand. It's not what I mean.
Let him go, Dante. Time is a luxury that we can no longer afford. We must chase after him post-haste.
What? Does that mean you're going too?
I have a duty to see this through.
He's falling apart.
Well, that's all you had to say, Mr. Poetry. I'm gonna go my way, and you guys can go yours. Let's just say that's the best for the cause.
Yeah, he's falling apart. Look at him, his skin's cracked. I'm fucking speechless. Like, you saw that, right? alchemical gambler's garb, Dr. Faust. Like Faust, and Mephisto. A hat that consumes red orbs to launch special attacks. Earn tons of red orbs from foes if you don't run out of your own first. Uses orbs to attack. And I get orbs back if I beat enemies first with it. That's a gambler's weapon. Dr. Faust consumes red orbs to attack foes. Wait a minute, wasn't there a demon created? Wasn't there a demon in Devil May Cry 4 called Faust and Mephisto? Yeah, there was a Faust and Mephisto. Except they just put Doctor over this. Consumes red orbs to attack foes. Most attacks require sufficient amount of red orbs to use. The orbs consumed are displayed on the upper right side of the screen. Keep an eye to balance and don't spend them all. Using Dr. Faust's skill set hat lets you earn a ton more red orbs. Strike foes with the hat, then go on the offensive. Qliphotha completed its emergence into the human world. I love how... I love how Tamim Antonoidus and Ninja Theory were all like, Dante's not cool, and we wouldn't put a cowboy on him, make him like a gay dancing gay cowboy or something like that. And well, here's Capcom proper having Dante wear a white hat and a scarf and dancing like Michael Jackson. Fuck you, Tamim. Oh yeah, DMC was fucking terrible. And if that game did not get in the way, we likely would have had a DMC 5 long ago in its place. But of course, that didn't happen, and he had to end up waiting 11 long years. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing this level multiple times. First with Dante. Oh, and there's the EX to remind me of that shitty game. Start with Dante and restart 2 more times with the other characters to see everything else. Oh, and they also brought the nobodies from Devil May Cry 1 back, which frankly kind of upsets me because I frankly hated them in Devil May Cry 1. Every other enemy I'm fine with, just not those. Okay, so we got Sin Devil Trigger. Yeah, we got the remember the Majin Devil Trigger from Devil May Cry 2? Well, they brought it back and now it's its own separate Devil Trigger. Ooh. Oh my god, look at this shit. This looks so cool! That looks fucking cool. Man in red. Well, I need more points, unfortunately. Yep, Rebellion and Sparta have become this new sword. The Devil Sword Dante takes after his dad. so the hat is a ranged weapon like the guns. It's not a melee specific weapon. Interesting. Also, I think Lady's voice actress is different because she sounds different than how she did in the other games, unless she just got older and it's a sad result. I really don't like the face model for Trish. I really don't. She looks off.
We'll meet back up at some point, but for now, one foot in front of the other.
I do kind of like the look of Devil Sword Sparta. Has that nice, it kind of reminds me of the GN sword from Gundam 00 with the whole outer blade, shiny blade edge, while the rest is while the thick shaft extends throughout. Really, the only thing I don't think I like is the guard. I think the sword would have looked cooler if the claws, the demon claws right there on the cross guard pointed upwards along the length of the blade instead of downward where the hilt is. The other opposite, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't like that the claws face in the direction of the hilt. I think they would have looked better, cooler, and also more practical if they were facing in the direction of the actual sword. Ah, new enemy. Usachia. Baphomet's uglier cousin. It's a lot faster than Rebellion and Sparta. Look at this. It has summon swords. I'm not used to this. Okay, hold down L1 to power up the Sin trigger. I hope I can re-unlock Rebellion and Sparta.
Must be in the right spot.
Well, look at that. They fused the moves together. How do I, do it? Hold L1. You sure that's not painful for Dante? Cool. What the? I think I spoiled something. Okay, I got moves from Sparta. Well, that was something. No, 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 no. I'm going there. So what's over here? Nothing here.
I can smell that piece of shit from up here. It needs to be flushed.
Okay, can I get anything from Faust? Yes. Man in the red. No wonder they're super generous with the red orbs. Oh, fucking shit. The fact that I can't even turn it off in the menu drives me nuts.
Looks like we still got a long ways to go.
Oh, I got an S. Kind of an uneventful level, really. Didn't see how he did, so... Diverging point V. Glyphoth, Blood Drinker, Infernal Tree is its nadir, and... stuff.
Can't carry you anymore. Damn. Just a little longer.
Yeah, he's falling apart.
Go before he loses completely.
All at its nadir, all the life force it has absorbed is condensed into an unholy fruit. Dante, Nero, and V stand together, each with their own reasons to prepare for the final... something something. Well, I'm gonna go back and do the level 2 more times so I can get more orbs, as well as, you know. And Dad's now doing dishes, and that's just gonna be noisy. Annoying it really is. And I think I'll do V this time. On second thought, maybe I want to save my points for Dante's sin form. Yeah, the divinity statue is also known as the goddess of time. I swear, that statue keeps getting called different names throughout the series, and it just got more confusing. Like, seriously, pick a name for Lord's sake. I really think the Faust hat was meant to be a bit of a... How should I put it? A play on Dante's unhealthy gambling. Ugh. This thing looks like something out of Berserk. Okay, definitely harder to kill with V than...
Looks like there's a cave down there.
Than,
Hey, Dante! You need a hand?
Are you kidding? This is where things get fun. You just watch. Give it up! Pierce through.
He got it before me. Good show. Can't break that. Oh, he broke the pod, so...
Reap what you sow. Awake now.
I think we killed it.
Hey, V. I'm smelling something down there. How about you?
go.
Oh, what's down here? Ooh, secrets.
Looks like we still got a long ways to go.
And they all get separated. There's like a taunt that V has where he he pretends he's conducting an orchestra and what's playing is Ride of the Valkyries. Like, I want to see that. I'll rate him. I saw him. Did not see him. Yeah, V suffering, we all know. Okay, so now for Nero's half. Or third, really. And I've looked up, not spoiling anything for myself, really, but I've looked up to about the halfway point with on another channel, Wooly Versus, featuring Pat of, who were, of former, Super Best Friends repute. Hey, Mom. And they showed off more of how the game works, especially with the Helter Skelter and a couple of others that I did not know how to use before. And I now really want to try them now, get more good with them. I could get more orbs. Could do this. Or that. Sure, I do get more orbs. Yeah, I'll get more orbs. I'm gonna need them in hindsight anyway. Because there's like a 3 million bounty for that taunt right there. As well as the trophy. Oh, wait a minute. I need to customize my arms. Customize my arms. I'll try this one. I didn't know what the spoiler tab meant earlier when I was in the settings for the game. I thought it was something else. Well, wait. Yeah, it's for the characters and costumes and weapons.
So I'll take the low road.
The low road. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There was like a super move for the Helter Skelter without breaking it. I don't know what it is.
Go down to go up. Sure, that's straightforward. Good. You get to go wild.
broke it. Yeah, I can parry with, I'm getting creamed. Yeah, I'm not doing so good. What is he gonna do? Oh! Ooh, he twists the arm.
Oh, yeah! Looking good, baby! Make love to the camera! Woo! Work it! Yeah!
He takes the nobody's arm, twists it around, and forces it down. Oh, yeah, that's what I would like to do to those things as any other character. And there's nothing in there.
This presence. That devil's done.
I want to see. Can I see a skill list for the Devil Breakers? Boosh Knuckle. That's what I wanted to do. X shot. X charge shot. There's a lot of stuff I can do with Tomboy. Red Queen. Nah, I can't do the thing that I thought I saw. Oh well. Okay.
And actually use a gift certificate.
Okay,
And you get a free onion.
Okay, I'm about done with this part. Throw him, like cowboy. Giddy up, horsey. You can parry as Nero. Cool.
While you're talking, I'm still fighting.
Well, he's already got a new weapon I don't have yet.
Wait for me, kitty. I'll be home soon.
I missed this hole as Dante. No secret orbs though, just the generic red ones. Ah. He must be fighting enemies on his own network.
Looks like we still got a long ways to go.
Yeah, I got hit a lot. Each his own way trophy. So we're all on diverging points from here on. V, Nero, and Dante. Yep. V's next. I don't think there's any more such levels at this anymore. It's just those two that do this whole multi-character network thing. Well, I'm gonna go shut down for a bit, then and go have dinner. And when I come back, we will most definitely continue more Devil May Cry 5. I'm trying to definitely get better at the game. This is definitely one that actually does require a lot of mastering, and it's actually fun. Just unlocking new moves, trying to figure out how to mash those moves and combo them into various ways. I love it. And I also remembered what I forgot to do last time, story mode in the gallery, since I unlocked a bunch of stuff. So we'll definitely look at that first when I come back, so that way it'll be out of the way, and I can continue on from there. So when I come back, we'll go into we'll do that and Divergent Point V, and have more fun as we go along. Okay, so be back soon.